A new threat to Bakhmut's encirclement, China and Russia meeting, and news from partners' support. This is What About Ukraine channel, day 390, March 20th, 2023. The Russian Federation continues its offensive actions in the directions of Limansk, Bakhmut, Avdiivka, Mariinka, and Shakhtarsk. The epicenter of the fighting remains in Bakhmut. Russian occupiers carried out 4 missile and 13 aviation strikes, conducted 56 shelling attacks from MLRS systems, including on the civilian infrastructure of Donetsk and Zaporizhia regions. The most active actions on the Kupiansk directions take place near Grenikivka and Meshutivka without any success by the enemy. On the Limansk direction, the enemy unsuccessfully carried out offensive actions in the areas of the settlement of Novoselyske, Dibrova, and Bilogorivka. On the Bakhmut direction, our defenders repelled enemy attacks in the areas of the settlements of Bakhmut, Bogdanivka, and Grigorivka. It is likely that the settlement of Ivanivske is now considered more priority by the enemy than the city of Bakhmut, essentially by seizing Ivanivske and establishing fire control over the road through Khromove. The enemy completely cuts off Bakhmut from any supplies, even with a full siege. Given the stretched front lines near Ivanivske, the enemy is now trying to expand the flank of the offensive near the settlement, which in turn forced the Ukrainian General Staff to make its corrections. From the northern sector, the enemy is trying to wedge in between Bogdanivka and Grigorivka, and also move along the E40 highway. On the Avdiivka direction, the enemy carried out unsuccessful offensive actions in the areas of Kamenka, Avdiivka, Severne, and Vadyane. Judging from the same support from the General Staff, we see attempts by the enemy to attack in the area of Berdiche, which is located immediately behind Stepove. So we can conclude that the entire settlement is currently in the gray zone. From this, it's also possible to conclude that the Avdiivka direction is becoming the second epicenter of the event, in which the Russians will try to surround the city. With a significant advantage in the number of personnel, the enemy is pushing from all directions and throwing everything into battle. It is indicative that in just one day, the enemy lost 3 companies of personnel which break through the Ukrainian defense. In the Kherson region, Russian occupiers are threatening peaceful citizens with punitive actions for not having Russian passports, in particular at checkpoints on the temporarily occupied territory of the Kherson region. The occupiers are threatening local residents with illegal detention and violent actions in case of the absence of Russian passports during the next document check. And as for other news, negotiations have begun between the leaders of China and Russia. The Chinese leaders' visit will last for 3 days, and it is likely that all the main theses and positions will be voiced on the following day. We will closely monitor the statements and events surrounding this meeting. After a meeting with Putin, Xi Jinping is expected to hold an online meeting with Volodymyr Zelensky, the president of Ukraine. As an additional, we want also to add that good news coming from Europe. The EU has supported the initiative to provide Ukraine with 1,155 mm shells. The Council of Foreign Ministers of the EU with the participation of the defense ministers of member countries, supported the proposal to allocate 1,155 mm ammunition to Ukraine from its stocks and contracted ammunition over the next 12 months, according to Estonian Defense Minister Hanno Pevkur. The general plan for the supply of ammunition and shells has been agreed upon for 2 billion euros. And this is all for today. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, smash like button and leave your comments below the video. For those who want to support our channel, there are several links in the description. Glory to all defenders, to everyone who helps on the front lines and in the rear. Glory to Ukraine і слава Україні!